like my new do. I've left my hair for too long, so give it a chop. After all, it's New Year and we might as well cleanse ourselves. So I'm trying to come up with a way to make my shop a little bit more active because I live in Devon and I'm off the high street where my shop is, so it means it's dead because it's a seasonal area. So most shops in this area will close. Some December would already closed in December and don't reopen until March, and some sort of mid-February they'll start sort of open back up again. It's just because it's pointless for a shop to be open if you have no customers. So I have been dead during the time when I actually managed to open in December because I was partially ill November and December. So I just decided to take the decision after being in there. Every time I was in the shop I actually felt worse, so give myself just some time to recover properly. Probably got a little bit burnt out. So I want to make my shop a little bit more active when I actually open up. I want to find some local creators who I can actually do some collaborations with, so I can start doing some workshops. I don't want to do my workshops by myself because it can be a little bit too much. I'm supposed to have been doing citizen workshops with Sustainable Fashion Week, which is coming up in March, but I have got so much going on the personal level that I can't really commit to taking on an event. It was quite stressful doing Sustainable Fashion Week, and especially since I was actually organizing the whole event by myself. So I want to find solutions going forward and how to utilize the shop. Luckily, there's going to be a new shop. There is a vintage furniture shop coming up next to me. So that's at least another shop that's going to open up. We have quite a few empty ones, and probably I would say how many beauty shops on that road? There's 5 beauty shops on that road. Probably a little bit too much of the same thing. So we want to have a variety. We want to have things that bring in the footfall. We have 2 sort of off-license style news agent that's not really bringing in the right clientele to the shop. So we want to bring something a bit more on the creative side. This is why I want to do a collaboration with other artists. That way we can actually make it into a little hub and a little community. At the moment, although people complain that the high streets are dying, the high streets are not dying. They're dying because you don't shop local. So to make sure that the high street, if you've ever been to Devon, so I've been in our area for some time now, and just over 10 years now. And in the time we've been here, we've had all the major high streets. Some of them probably not a bad thing. We still got only one, and you know which one it is, the fast fashion, the one that pollutes the most. It's still around, but every single other high street shop that's actually important is still have sort of gone. I think the pity is not to invest in independence. You find that local small towns tend to ignore independence. So instead of promoting more independence, they want to bring in the bigger boys. And we probably just need to change the way the high street is and functions on the high street to make people come. So I'm hoping I can make some changes so I can actually make money, because I've got to still pay for the rent. I want to pay for the rent. I also would like some feedback on what else I need to do. As it is, I do not make things just for the sake of making it, then having to show it off that I'm actually making things, because everything I have is actually made to order, because I don't want to contribute to pollution of the planet. So once you order it, then we make it. So I have two different types of things. I have you made to order using my own prints, which I use a sustainable company in London, and I will only order what people place on my website, because we just don't want to be having fabrics. I also collect dead stock and also leftover fabrics from local manufacturers, actually the same manufacturer that prints my designs. They also have some waste fabrics. Instead of letting it go to landfill, they'd rather give it to small creators, and then we can utilize those. So I like to use those for making some tote bags and things like that. So check those out. I've still got more to put on the website, but I would love to have some support in this quiet period of time. It's a dead January, to say the least. In order for some of us to survive, we need orders. We know other creators are still going. Maybe some of us are a little bit more shy and a lot more forthcoming in being active on social media as much, but I like to keep my personal stuff a little bit away from social media. But it's been quite a difficult and challenging 2025, and of course we've started the year quite a difficult time as well. So we are looking at a house move, so we're trying to deal with that. So my headspace had to be in the right place to start posting. I think doing other projects which my brain had to think about, because I have so many people asking me to help other people last year, which I'm backing off. Hence I produced these digital products for people to be able to do, but that's another day for me to introduce that. But my name is Karen. I am the founder of Minicode. I am based in London, was in London, sorry, back up. This is what happens when you're a Londoner. I am now based in Devon, Torquay. I'm not in London anymore. So I have a slow fashion brand. There's just me, one employee. I also help young people in the area. I take them on for work experience. I'm usually asked to help other startups, but this year I'm trying to basically just take some time off for myself and try and focus only on me. And hence those digital products I've created, so that the founders can actually just help themselves, like me being there. So have a lovely day, and this is me signing out a very early morning post. Thank you.